ぜ私を追い詰めてみせろ。
Get ready for the next battle! Tekken 8! New Challenger!
屈服の味を知るがいい。
Reina!
何者だ。
ジン先輩、やっと戦えますね。
Tekken is one of the most popular and legendary fighting games in the world. The game was first released in 1994 by Namco and has since spawned more than 10 sequels and spin-offs. Tekken is also one of the games that pioneered the 3D display in the history of the versus genre game. Even though it is almost 30 years old, the Tekken game still has many loyal fans and players in various countries. What are the reasons why the Tekken game is still widely played today? Let's watch this video. One of the main reasons why the Tekken game is still widely played is its exciting and challenging gameplay. Each game mode has a different level of difficulty and challenge, so players will not get bored easily. The Tekken game also has a unique and varied fighting system, with various types of attacks, combos, counters, and special moves that can be done by each character. Players must have good strategy, timing, and skills to be able to beat their opponents. One of the important points in Tekken 8 is the development of the fighting system. One of the most striking changes is the introduction of the heat system, which is one of the main features in the game. This system allows players to activate special attacks that can change the course of the fight. However, inappropriate use of the heat system can turn against the player, giving the opponent a significant advantage. This forces players to think strategically and choose wisely when to use the heat system, which adds a deep layer of strategy to combat. Each character in Tekken 8 has a unique heat bonus, which creates variety in fighting styles. This makes each character feel unique and gives players many options in choosing a character that suits their playstyle. This approach enriches the gaming experience and provides new challenges for players, both new and experienced. However, this change in the combat system also requires players to adapt to these changes. For players used to a more defensive fighting style, this change may be challenging. However, a basic understanding of Tekken's complex combat system remains the key to success in Tekken 8. These changes encourage players to be more aggressive in combat, and the result is a more intense and immersive gaming sensation. Another reason why the Tekken game is still widely played is its diverse and interesting characters. The Tekken games have more than 50 playable characters with various backgrounds, personalities, fighting styles, and stories. Each character has their own strengths and weaknesses, as well as relationships and conflicts with other characters. Players can choose a character that suits their tastes and playing style, and follow the development of the story and their fate in each sequel to the Tekken game. The next reason why the Tekken game is still widely played is its cool and realistic graphics. The Tekken game always follows developments in technology and the latest game consoles, so the graphics always experience improvements and improvements in each sequel. Tekken games have detailed and smooth graphics, with stunning light, shadow and texture effects. The Tekken game also has smooth and lively animation, with character movements and expressions that are natural and appropriate to the situation. Tekken games also have quality sound and music, with character voices, sound effects, and soundtracks that depict the atmosphere and emotions of the game. Now let's take a deeper look at the storyline of Tekken 8. One of the strongest aspects of the Tekken series is its rich and complex story, and Tekken 8 does not disappoint in this regard. From the start, the focus of the story is on the conflict between Jin Kazama and Kazuya Mishima. This conflict does not only involve physical fighting, but also deeper inner and moral battles. How Jin feels about the demonic power within him and his efforts to control it is one of the central points of the story. Then, we have the mysterious and attractive character of Reina. Her presence in the story adds layers to the narrative and provides a variety of pleasant surprises.
実は私、ジン先輩にお願いがあるんです。私にも三島和也を倒すお手伝いをさせてほしいんです。
それはお前が使った技と関係があるのか。
三島流の技ですか？あれは動画サイトの見よう見まねですよ。
With this character, Tekken 8's story is even more dynamic and interesting. Apart from that, Tekken 8 also provides story summaries from previous series. This is an especially valuable feature for new players who may have no prior knowledge of the story. This summary allows them to follow the storyline without feeling lost. It is a wise move from the developers to welcome new players and ensure that they too can enjoy the story well. The final reason why the Tekken game is still widely played is its large and active community. The Tekken game has many loyal fans and players all over the world who share information, tips, tricks, and playing experiences. The Tekken game also has many online and offline communities, such as forums, groups, fan pages, blogs, websites, and social media, which are places for Tekken fans and game players to gather and interact. The Tekken game also often holds various events, tournaments and competitions, both local, national and international, which attract the interest and participation of many players. These are some of the reasons why the Tekken game is still widely played today. The Tekken game is a game that not only entertains, but also tests the player's abilities and intelligence. The Tekken game is also a game that has high history and artistic value and is part of world popular culture. Hopefully this news is useful and can increase your insight into the Tekken game. Have a nice play!